Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. I hope all of you are having a great day. Hey, Aries. Hey, my awesome fire signs. I hope you're doing really well. I send you the good energy. Aries, if you wouldn't mind, would you like and subscribe? That really helps me out, and it's free. So, Aries, I pulled your past energy and I got exploring. Okay, so testing the waters or still looking for the right one, search another path. So possibly in the past, you guys were searching, you were exploring, you were getting out there, you were having some adventures, going places, meeting new people. I got your current energy is power balance, equality, respect, care, have mutual respect and shared responsibilities. So I feel like a lot of you are just finding your balance currently. That's your current energy. Maybe within some type of connection, you're trying to find your balance. Upcoming, I got the winding road. So it's complicated, possibly upcoming. Having a long way to go or taking many detours is what's upcoming for you guys. Now, what could be blocking you is it becomes a fairy tale when you make it real. Magic, effort, results. So maybe something could be blocking you because maybe you're apprehensive to put in the effort, or you're worried about the results in some type of way. Or maybe you're worried that things won't work out, and that could be blocking you. Because what also is blocking you is expression. Being able to share your feelings openly. Vulnerable and honesty. So some of you might be having a hard time expressing yourself, and that could be blocking you. Or being honest with yourself or the situation in some type of way. Your guidance, what's supporting you is enchanted whisper. Listen to your heart and take a chance on love. Wonder, dreams, promise. So what's supporting you is listening to your heart at this time. Your guidance from spirit is tenderness. Having a gentle spirit and being able to care deeply. Real deal, good match. So your guidance is just to bring tenderness into the situation currently. What's upcoming for you is stay strong. Fight for love, but choose your battles wisely. Courage, loyalty, truth. Okay, so upcoming, fight for it, but choose your battles wisely. Some things don't deserve your energy or are a waste of time, possibly, upcoming. But you got the strength within you to handle whatever. You are a powerhouse. I did write you guys a poem. I wrote, there is a higher power that walks with you, so when you don't know, keep the faith. For hope is your guiding light. When you feel down and alone, realize you are supported and you can rise to the occasion and fight. Walk with peace and love, for those qualities bring awareness and truth. Your higher self will speak to you. Listen to its soft melodies. It's a rhythm that will keep you in line to a higher path. Spirit has a message for you, Aries. I channeled this. They want you to know this. You have truly come into your own and have made so many advancements in your life. Continue to move in the direction of growth. Your growth will take you really far and help you to stay on a path that will keep you free from negative people and problems. Problems come up, but some are avoidable if we maintain a clear vision for ourselves. Your false twin has no vision for themselves. All they are concerned with is what other people can do for them. Money is their motivator, so if a person has money, then they make the time. They are a romance opportunist and scammer. The karmic in them are in the love business, and they try to sell themselves to the highest bidder. They both ask a lot of questions trying to figure out if this potential mark has money. If they do, they try to use them and their resources. They love to find a married one, then blackmail them for money. They are quite disturbed and try to make people pay for their secrets. Their karma is coming back around to bite them in the ass, as karma always does, and they are two broke-ass drug addicts who keep trying to make a quick buck through sex. They will never get ahead this way because this is just low down and meaningless games they play. You will move up in the world and they will remain in a low vibrational toxic cycle forever. Well, okay. Well, let's just go to what's going on with the person on your mind. Okay. All right, Aries, we're going to find out what's going on with them in the energy. We have an Empress. Okay, so they could be a mother or a father, a parent. Okay, they could be something very abundant about the person on your mind. They could have evolved and grown. We have a Ten of Pentacles. So this Empress could be financially secure, the person on your mind, or they could be committed or focused on their financial security at this time and possibly their family. Oh man. I've got Temperance in reverse. So there could be something very unbalanced with the person on your mind in their family life. Something's off with their family life. They could be dealing with somebody who drinks, who has some type of addiction and anger issues as well. Somebody who has a really bad temper. The person on your mind could be a Sagittarius. We've got Strength. So the person on your mind could be dealing with somebody in their family that has a really strong presence and influence over them. Somebody who possibly brings out the worst in them. Somebody who likes to control them and who is impatient with them possibly. Okay. They could be dealing with some type of control freak. Clarify the Empress. The Devil. Well, this Empress could be a gold digger, is what I'm getting. You know, because the Empress is all about abundance. So possibly the person on your mind is a gold digger. Or this Empress is. Whoever this Empress is, this could be the person on your mind's the person they're dealing with. Okay. But possibly even this Empress is so down low and dirty that she might use like her children as a way that she gets handouts in some type of way. All right. There's something very sinister about this Empress. She's, you know, devilish. The person on your mind could be a Capricorn. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Page of Swords. So the person on your mind could be trying to figure out what to do when it comes to their finances, to their long-term success. They could be experiencing some type of financial issue and they're trying to figure out, possibly with the help of their family, how to overcome. They could be watching you succeed as well. So the person on your mind could be watching you overcome obstacles, and you've really come into your own, and possibly you're on the road to success, and maybe they're watching you succeed. Maybe you've been able to overcome a lot of obstacles in your life, and you're on the road to big things happening for you. Okay? Clarify Temperance in reverse. So this Empress could also be an alcoholic. Some type of addiction going on with them. All right, so there could be something very unbalanced. The person on your mind could have a drinking issue. Okay, but they try to justify it with the Knight of Swords. They're always making up excuses why it's okay that they're drinking, or possibly they're saying that they don't have a problem. So the person on your mind could be defending themselves and pretending like they don't have a drinking problem, that they're okay. Okay, leave me alone. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't have a problem. That type of energy. Clarify Strength. We've got the Eight of Wands. So the person on your mind could be trying to work up the courage to communicate with you. They possibly want to try to persuade you to hear them out. Clarify the Devil. Okay. So with this Empress, with the help of other people, has done some type of dirty scheming. So possibly this Empress has some friends who are also up to no good with her. She might have this Empress, could be a man or a woman. This Empress could have friends that are also up to no good. Like she has some minions. All right, and they all influence each other to do wicked deeds. Okay. They could possibly be scheming to do something. They're up to something. So, okay. Clarify. Also, the person on your mind could also know that this Empress is up to something. Clarify the Page of Swords. Okay. The person on your mind is watching you shift into the road to victory. And you've kind of turned your back on the person on your mind. Okay, so, but they're keeping an eye on you. They're keeping tabs on you. And they're watching you overcome things. And there's some type of like inner confidence that you've gained within yourself. So maybe in the past you doubted yourself. Well, this person is watching you come into your own, and they are watching you thrive. So possibly you've moved up in the world. You're getting a lot of attention from people. You're attracting eyes. There could be eyes on you. You could be in the spotlight. You could be making a name for yourself in some type of way. Well, the person on your mind is watching you rise. Okay, you're going places, and this person is seeing you advance. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Okay. So the person on your mind could have they could have anger issues and a drinking problem. They possibly both. They kind of go hand in hand. When you have a drinking problem, you also have an anger management problem because, you know, alcohol is a depressant. So, all right. But this person is defending themselves. All right. They're always having an excuse. And they're always like denying that they have a problem, possibly to people in their family. So people in their family are noticing that there's something going on with them, but they're always have an excuse or a reason for things. Okay, they make up things. The person on your mind possibly makes up things. Okay, as to why possibly they're looking shabby or they were late. They always have an excuse for their like behavior to possibly their family. Clarify the Eight of Wands. The Two of Swords. Okay. So this person, the person on your mind probably knows that that you two have some things that you need to discuss. That they're trying to work up the courage to talk to you. But possibly they're avoiding communicating with you. They know they need to, but they could be avoiding it because they don't exactly know what they should say, possibly. They're still trying to figure out what to say to you. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this Empress is up to something, I feel like. This Empress is up to something, and it's not on the up and up with a group of people. Okay, so I feel like she has some type of idea that she's going to execute with the help of some people. Well, they're hoping that this, whatever they're working on is going to pay off for them. They could be waiting for their ships to come in. Okay, so they've implemented some type of idea or scheme, and it's an evil scheme that they've been working on. Okay, and they're just waiting for, they could be waiting for the right time to do this, or they're just waiting for it all to come together. Something that they're building, working on. They're hoping that it's going to lead to success. Whatever they're working on, and this Empress has communicated with these people and used a lot of energy to explain like her what she thinks that they should do. I feel like it's something kind of on the DL. Clarify the Six of Wands. But I feel like she's promised these people some money. It's something to do with finances. Clarify the Six of Wands. Okay, so the person on your mind could be a fellow Aries, but they don't have to be. I feel like this person is watching you. Like, they're watching you come into your own, and you are on a road, on a path of abundance. Okay, and the crown of victory is within reach for you. Okay, you're like fire. All right, You are attracting things, okay? You are using your firepower to your advantage, right? Now, this person, I feel like they want your attention back. This Emperor in reverse, because they're seeing you possibly in a new light. They're seeing possibly you had a glow up with the Six of Wands. In some type of way, you're advancing, and they're seeing that, and I feel like they want your attention back. All right? You're very attractive to this person. Okay? They can't possibly take their eyes off of you. All right? And they're possibly going to reach out to you, like on an impulse. This Emperor in reverse, because they're impulsive, and possibly they feel like they want to have some type of control over you, and possibly over your maybe they want to be a part of your success in some type of way, because this person is envious in some type of way. An Emperor in reverse is envious. So maybe the person on your mind is jealous of your success because they lack discipline. This person is unbalanced. So things aren't playing out well in their life. Their life, I feel like, is kind of falling apart, and they're watching your life come together. And they want to be a part of your success in some type of way. They could be waiting for the opportunity to reach out, but they're very attracted to you. That's why they're spying on you. Clarify the Ten of Cups. I feel like this person is realizing possibly they ran from you because they did have some type of addiction. So they could have run from this connection because of some type of excess that they were involved in. All right? And they could have ran, and possibly they had some type of responsibility as well that they had to carry out. But this person is realizing, is thinking about you when they're alone, and how they could have you are their happily ever after is what they're realizing. Okay? They're seeing you as their divine love, as a blissful connection, as a successful connection. You're like a dream come true, and that's what this person is thinking of. You're like a dream partner. So you're heavily on this person's mind, especially when they're drinking. I feel like they have a drinking problem, and when they drink, they really think about you, and they think about reaching out to you when they're drinking. And and possibly what they would say to you and how they would explain themselves. Clarify the Two of Swords. This person could have been in denial of their feelings, but now they're not. And I feel like this person is now grieving the loss of you, and they think about you, and when they think about you, it hurts. They're heartbroken over this connection with you. Possibly they were in denial about how they felt about you, or I feel like this person didn't see you for the person you truly are in the beginning. I feel like they had somebody else in their energy. This Empress who is just as toxic as they are. And I feel like this group of people were able to convince your person to get in some type of connection with the person on your mind. All right. So I feel like this Empress was able to get what she wanted out of your person through temptation, through promises, empty promises. This Empress made a lot of empty promises to the person on your mind, promising them a good time, promising them financial security, promising them trips and good times. All right. And these other people helped her able to bag the person on your mind, is what I'm getting. She worked with other people. Other people also like got in your person's head and convinced them that this Empress, who's actually a fake Empress, when the devil and the Empress together, she's a faker. She's not genuine. She's a counterfeit Empress. But your person thought that she was a real Empress, but she never was. She never was. She just pretended to be one. And your person fell for it because your person liked the attention and the empty promises. And your person fell for it. And now they're heartbroken. They're heartbroken because they didn't, it was all smoke and mirrors, is what I'm getting. And they weren't seeing clearly. They had some type of clouded judgment. Because they thought it would be happily ever after with this fake Empress. And they would get everything they could ever want from this connection. And they could have been under the influence a lot of the times, and that also clouded their judgment. Clarify the Three of Wands. All right, we've got the Two of Wands. So these people have been waiting for something to happen that this Empress has promised them. Okay, but now they're discovering something, is what I'm getting. So these people have discovered something about this fake Empress. Clarify the Emperor in reverse. And possibly they're moving away from this Empress in reverse. So people could be turning on this Empress, is what I'm getting. So the person on your mind could be trying to work on themselves, okay? Or they're working up, they could be they're trying to work up the nerve to offer you something, okay? But it's taking them a long time. In some type of way. Okay, clarify the Four of Swords. I've got the High Priestess. This could be you, that they're thinking about you, or they're thinking about some type of secret. I'm going to have to clarify the High Priestess, please. Clarify the High Priestess. It's a secret that they have, I feel like. Possibly the secret was this was a third-party connection, is what I'm getting. Clarify the Three of Cups. Let me make sure. Yeah, I feel like this person had, the secret was that you two, that they had some, possibly they had a secret family or something along those lines, or some type of responsibility that they withheld from you. But I feel like for a lot of you, this person hid the fact that there was somebody else that they had some type of financial responsibility toward. They, I mean, that's what I'm getting. They could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. All right, so, but they recklessly decided they possibly couldn't resist you. You're irresistible to this person in some type of way. Could be what happened here. That they couldn't resist you. Clarify. I'm just moving up the cards so I have more room. Just a second. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. Okay, their secrets. When it comes to their secrets, it's a lot for them to carry. It's a lot for them to bear. They've been wounded because they've been carrying around some secrets. Okay, and possibly they're thinking that these secrets are going to come back and bite them, or they're going to have to pay for their secrets in some type of way, or maybe they have had to pay for their secrets. The person on your mind is paying for their secrets. Okay, that could be why they're drinking. It's because somebody could be holding their secrets over on their head in some type of way, and they're trying to cope in unhealthy ways. Yeah. So I feel like this person's secrets have caught up to them, and it's left them feeling the effects. And also they're wounded emotionally. This person has emotional wounds that they carry around. They're feeling the loss of you, and it's hurting. I feel like this person could be crying over you, especially when they're under the influence. I feel like they're really sad about the loss of you. Okay. Clarify the Two of Wands. Clarify the Two of Wands. Okay. So I feel like, I feel like this fake Empress promised some people some stuff. All right, that they were going to carry out some type of possibly illegal scheme, is what I'm getting. And this Empress promised these people something financial would come of this, something that she wanted them to help her work on. Okay, there was something that she promised these people. All right, so they worked together to accomplish something. All right, but these people have realized they've been waiting for a payout, I feel like. But they have discovered something about this Empress, and I feel like they're walking away from the situation because they know that this Empress was promising something but never delivered. So this Empress is not true to their word. So possibly she conned some people out of some money, is what I'm getting. And now they are left disappointed. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so this Empress is like a con artist, and she promises people things, but then they're realizing that she never delivers. So I feel, okay, all right. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like this Emperor in reverse is having to work hard. Okay? Because they're looking back at what they invested on and it hasn't paid off. Something that they've like invested money in, I feel like, and they thought would pay off for them, has not paid off for them. And they're realizing that this Emperor has promised them something. Okay, this Emperor has also promised this Emperor something, and money, something financial, and that it hasn't. They also know that her promises were empty and fake, and that she's fake. So I feel like this Emperor in reverse is having to compensate for whatever. I feel like they also invested in something that this made some type of bad investment with this Empress in reverse. Okay? And clarify the Seven of Pentacles. And it was a foolish investment. Okay? So I feel like the person on your mind has possibly lost a lot of money because they invested something, possibly something illegal with this Empress. Okay? And it was a bad investment. So now your person is having to try to dig themselves out of some type of financial hole, is what I'm getting. And they invested with a group of people and they've all walked away disappointed. So everybody's disappointed in some type of financial endeavor. And it's left all of them financially, they're wounded financially. So all these people are wounded financially. And I feel like the person on your mind is not good with money. They're foolish with money. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Yeah, okay, these people are moving away. Okay, so people are abandoning this fake Empress because they realize that they've discovered that they make promises and don't deliver, and they're not going to get their money back. The person on your mind could be a Cancer. Clarify the Nine of Wounds. I mean the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wounds. Clarify the Nine of... Okay, so your person is experiencing some type of tower. Okay, they're emotionally wounded. Okay, so your person's been put through it. They're feeling down and out. They're feeling like their life is one uphill battle, and they're having to fight for like they've been fighting a battle they can't win. Okay, so possibly your person has been in denial about their feelings and they've been fighting them, but this is a losing battle for them. Okay, and they're experiencing some type of tower when it comes to their feelings, is what I'm getting. Clarify the Tower. And to their stability. This person is experiencing some type of tower when it comes to their finances because of this Empress. Okay, now they're having to really focus on work. So I feel like the person on your mind is really focused on their finances. Okay, they've experienced some type of tower and now they're having to try to repair the damage. Okay, to their financial they're experiencing a financial tower, and also they're thinking it's going to get worse, possibly. Clarify the Chariot. Okay, these people feel like this Empress in reverse was a charity case, and they've lost money, is what I'm getting. That they gave money, and now they're moving away, and they're not going to give to this connection anymore, is what I'm getting. So these people that collaborated with this Empress are moving away from the connection, and they're not going to give to this person anymore. Clarify the Fool. All right, now your person is very, they're financially very unstable, the person on your mind, because they made a bad investment, is what I'm getting. Okay, and now they're trying to figure out what to do. They could be asking other people for help. Financial help. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this King of Pentacles is fighting with people about money. There's a lot of conflict. I think especially with this Empress in them, they're fighting like cats and dogs about money. Okay? Because this Empress is very, very materialistic, okay? So this Empress expects the finer things in life because she's a fake Empress, so she doesn't have money, but she expects to be catered to, is what I'm getting. So your person and this other person are fighting all the time about money, which is the number one thing that people fight about anyways. Okay, clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. All right, I feel like your person is working on their abundance. Okay, they're trying to figure out how to make money. Your person needs money. Okay? All right? So, and something from the past didn't pay off for this person because now they're seeing the past for what it is. Okay, so now your person realizes they've gained clarity about the past and what they gave to. So they could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but now they have a grip on what's going on with them. Okay, they're seeing things clearly. And now they're being honest and they're taking back charge of their finances. So I feel like this person is cutting this Empress off. They do not want to give to this Empress anymore. All right, they're fed up with the situation and they're just focused on work. I feel like the person on your mind could really be missing you and thinking about what they could have had with you. Okay, this person now realizes they could have had that you possibly were genuine and they fell for counterfeit, is what I'm getting. So in the past, they gave to something, all right, when they should have gave to you. They're realizing that now. With the King of Swords, the King of Swords is very perceptive. So now this person has gained some perspective and perception, is what I'm getting. They've worked through the past and what they actually did. I feel like this person is now seeing things for what they are. Okay. Clarify the Five of Wands. All right, yeah, they're fighting with this person. So a person on your mind could be in a commitment, but these two are fighting constantly. All they do is fight about money. Okay? They're fighting about money. And possibly it has to do with this person's drinking and their friends. Okay? They could also be fighting about that. About your person's, like what this person is up to. So maybe this Empress thinks that this, your person still has feelings for you. So they could be fighting over you as well. Because this Empress intuitively knows that you make this person happy. Okay? But I do feel like your person always feels like they have to defend themselves to this Empress. Okay? And it's always something's always going on with this fake Empress. Okay? Seems like they're both up to no good all the time. Okay. I think that's the reading. Let's see what's upcoming for you. We've got a King of Swords. So possibly somebody wants to speak to you. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The Hermit. Virgo. So upcoming you can meet a Virgo. A Virgo. We've got Death. So upcoming you can meet a Scorpio. We've got the Lovers. And then I've got the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, typically I only take 4, but I guess I'll take 5. Clarify the King of Swords, please. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify strength. Okay, I feel like there's a King of Swords who could be making their way towards you. They're leaving behind something. Okay, and they're overcoming a lot of obstacles in their life. And there's some type of passionate, loving new beginning that this person wants to have with you. So upcoming, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius could be able to overcome some obstacles that are coming in between you two. And you two are going to have some type of new beginning in love together. Or they're going to express their feelings for you upcoming. Because upcoming, this person's going to gain some clarity. Okay, clarify the Hermit. Okay, so some of you could be going into Hermit upcoming, doing some soul searching, some reflecting, spending some time alone upcoming. And then you're going to discover something. Possibly you're going to discover something that inspires you about yourself. Okay, something that's going to reawaken you. Clarify the Page of Wands. You're going to realize the truth. Okay, you're going to gain some clarity upcoming. So a lot of you possibly are going to spend some time alone and think about it, what's going on with you. And then you're going to discover some clarity. And that's going to lead you down a new path. You're going to be able to have a breakthrough in some type of abundant new beginning of clarity will come to you. a new opportunity. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Okay, so once you find out the truth, it may send you into some type of negative. You might feel lost once you find out the truth. Okay, you could meet an Aquarius. Clarify the Star in reverse. So the truth might really upset you upcoming. You might find out something that's really going to upset you. Okay, and you're going to reevaluate things because you're going to find out something. So a lot of you are going to have to reevaluate upcoming. Okay, so some of you might have some decisions to make upcoming because you're going to find out something. Clarify Death. Okay, so some of you could have some type of new beginning or with or an ending. Take it, it could be one or the other. So upcoming, you could end some type of connection with a fire or a water sign, or it could be just somebody who has fire and water in their chart. Okay. You could clarify Death. Tell me about Death. Oh, okay. I feel like there's some type of new opportunity upcoming for you that's going to transform your life. Okay, after some time. So your ships are coming in, and it could be with somebody who has a lot of passion and love to give. So some of you might meet somebody who's very passionate and loving. Okay, upcoming is what I'm getting. And it's just around the corner. Possibly this person's going to go through an ending. Okay, clarify the Lovers. The Eight of Swords. So some of you are going to feel trapped or all in your head when it comes to love. Okay. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Okay, but I feel like Spirit is saying you're going to leave behind some type of negative thinking upcoming. Okay, and you're going to be able to progress and successfully overcome something that might have limited you. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you are going to figure out your love situation upcoming, and you're going to be able to make a choice that leads to success. Clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse. Clarify the Two of Cups. Clarify the Three of Cups. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. Okay. Tell me about the Two of Cups more. Okay. Possibly a lot of you are going to be able to stop and reflect. Okay, a lot of you are going to be able, possibly a lot of you are going to be frustrated upcoming when it comes to some type of connection. Okay, there's going to be some type of frustration or waiting period, but Spirit is saying you can work through it. Okay, and possibly there will be some type of celebration, or you're going to close a cycle upcoming. So some of you might have to work through an ending upcoming, or there's some type of accomplishment you're going to be able to receive when it comes to a love. There's some type of change Okay, I feel like this is a change. A change is coming for you. Okay, and it's going to be a celebration. Okay, and it's going to be one that's going to lead to wealth and stability. So a lot of you possibly are going to close out something. Okay, and then something stable is going to happen to you. Something good. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be a new love, or some type of possibility is going to open up to you. Okay, there's a lot of possibilities upcoming for you. It could be with but there's a bright future upcoming for you, is what I'm getting. So luck is on your side upcoming, whether it's new or with somebody that is on your mind currently. Okay, there could be some type of change within a connection upcoming, is what I'm getting. A change for the best, some type of destiny is in the works for you. So there's some type of opportunity for you. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll get some love oracles. Union. Commitment. Around spring. Air signs. Clarify union, please. Secrets. Clarify secrets. Justice, twin flames. Okay, so some of you, somebody wants a second chance with you. Okay? And they're going to tell you some type of secret, or they have a secret. Okay? Possibly it has to do with some type of legal matter, but this person is having to pay for their secrets in some type of way. And you two could be twin flames. Okay? Alright, so if you have a twin flame connection, this person wants a reconciliation, and they might, upcoming, I feel like they're going to reach out. Clarify commitment. We've got guarded. Clarify guarded. Revenge. Clarify revenge. Reminiscing. Okay. All right. So somebody could have been in a commitment, and that's why they were very guarded with you. Okay. And maybe they were being childish with you, with revenge. Okay. Or there's somebody who can't stand you, and it could be the person that they're in the commitment with. They're very jealous of you because they know that this person is thinking about you and missing you. Okay. So the person on your mind could have been in a commitment, and that's why they were defensive with you. And there could have been someone who found out about it, because your person they could have found your person looking at your pictures. Because this person, so maybe this person caught your person looking at your photographs, is what I'm getting. And now they want to get even with you, or something along those lines. Clarify around spring. Around summer. Okay. Clarify around summer. Oh, I put a tarot card. Clarify around summer. Triggers and ravenous. Okay, so something could have happened around spring or around summer. with you or the person on your mind, and it triggered this person. Okay, something could have triggered the person on your mind, and they're ravenous. Okay, they have some type of insatiable, uncontrollable desires, must have hunger for pleasure. Okay, so maybe y'all's connection happened around the spring or the summer, and this person was out of, there's something about this person has them out of control. And it could be because of their childhood. So the person on your mind could be dealing with some childhood wounds in some type of way. And that's why they behave impulsively. Something along those lines. Clarify air signs. Self-love. Okay, some of you could have spoke your denial. All right, so maybe some of you spoke your truth, or you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and you decided that you should pour into yourself, but maybe you were in denial, or the person on your mind could have been in denial because they are very egotistical. Okay? They could lack self-awareness. So the person on your mind could lack self-awareness in some type of way. Okay. Let's just go ahead and get some, we'll just get a couple affirmations. Okay. Grounded and fabulous, I can handle anything life throws at me. Okay. You are so strong. You are so capable. You can take on the world, Aries. All right? You got this. Okay, you got this one step at a time. So just take everything one step at a time. Don't get overly anxious. Try to remain grounded. Do things that relax you and set you, calm your nerves. If you're having issues with your nerves or you're getting too stressed out, do things that make you feel at peace and calm. So look for the things that will make you feel good, whatever that means. Try to seek the happy and the positive upcoming. All right, Aries, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great day.